Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mahmoud Afridi, and today in this video I will be going to tell you about the way that British started capturing the subcontinent, or you could say the India. Okay, so first of all, British came to India for the trade purpose, and it wasn't that they directly uh, that they had already planned to come to visit India. What was their plan? They were given a group of merchants, of a few private merchants were allowed by the Queen Victoria to have business in modern day Indonesia. Over there, uh, they there were another group which was working as a trade, and they were not ready to share their wealth with any other nation. So, as an alternative, the British merchants decided to come over here to India, and they came to India and got permission from the Indian rulers, and they were already knowing the way to how convince the Indian rulers. So when their first letter was sent to the Mughal ruler, so it was also sent with along with gifts, so that it could get difficult for the Mughal ruler to like say no to the request. Okay, so now what happened that the Mughal ruler permitted them to have bases in that certain areas. Gradually and slowly, that place for their trade was getting um, wide. Then, first of all, when the Britishers entered into the into the like affairs of the Indian people, so they broke into a war with the Mughal ruler. So the Mughal ruler fought against them, and that was Jahangir who fought against them, and Jahangir defeated them. After defeat, Jahangir, the British, after a few years, the British again apologized the Mughals, and again eventually they were permitted to have business. But there were some terms and conditions that were kept for them. But unfortunately, after that aggression on the business of the English people, they started capturing lands in India. First of all, one of their famous policy was the Doctrine of Lapse. In this law, what they used to do is that if any farmer or any landlord who doesn't have a legal or biological heir, which means who doesn't have a son, a biological son. So their land would be given into the ownership of the British Empire, the British empires. The same way, once British was into war with the um, with the Nawab of Bengal, with Sirajuddaula. So what they did is that they asked the betrayed they give money to the chief of army staff to the of the Sirajuddaula. They give them some money, and in turn and they offered him to be the Nawab of the Bengal if they would have if that chief of army staff would help them. So, however, he helped the the English people, and as a gift, he was gifted as the rulership of the Bengal. But over here, it's not only about that Britishers were good towards him; they were also having some intentions and some, like they were having some intentions from that chief of army staff, and in return that person, the chief of army staff of Sirajuddaulla's army, have to give gifts to the English people. So this was all about how British captured the land of India. Thank you for listening.